Six-channel differentiation and the theory of yin and yang. Exploring the foundation of traditional Chinese medicine theory, in the theoretical system of traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, six-channel differentiation holds a pivotal position. Although the term six channels is not explicitly mentioned in the original text of Treatise on Febrile Diseases, it runs through the entire work. Essentially, it is a simplified term used by later generations for the differentiation of the three yin and three yang channels in the book. The three yin and three yang channels refer to Taiyang, Yangming, Xiaoyang, Taiyin, Xiaoyin, and Zhuyin. To explore their origin, we need to delve deeply into the theory of yin and yang, which is a crucial cornerstone of TCM theory. As the most advanced creatures on Earth, humans possess a highly developed brain and exceptional intelligence. We have never ceased our exploration of many unknown fields, among which the origin of life and the birth of humanity are particularly fascinating and significant topics. In the late 19th century, based on his summary of the achievements of modern natural science in Dialectics of Nature, Engels concluded that life is the result of the entire nature. Amazingly, as early as 2,500 years ago, classic TCM works such as the Huangdi Neijing, Inner Canon of the Yellow Emperor, had already provided profound insights into the origin of life. The book states, man is born on the earth and receives his destiny from the heavens. When the chi of heaven and earth combines, a man is formed. Those who can adapt to the four seasons regard heaven and earth as their parents, clearly indicating that humans are living beings created by the combination of heaven and earth. Heaven and earth are like the parents of humanity, and humans are the offspring nurtured by nature. Furthermore, it is stated that the root of life lies in yin and yang, pointing out that the emergence of life on earth is attributed to the interaction of yin and yang qi. This view is not a product of mere imagination but the crystallization of wisdom obtained through long-term observation and contemplation by the ancient Chinese. When studying problems, the ancients adhered to the fundamental approach of observing the celestial phenomena above, examining the geographical features below, and understanding human affairs in the middle. From the perspective of modern natural sciences, understanding of the constituent elements of the universe, matter, energy, and information, the close connection between humans and nature is fully demonstrated. At the material level, the human body is composed of various elements, and the proportion of these elements in the human body is highly consistent with that in the Earth's crust. The proportion of various electrolytes in human blood is also similar to that in seawater, which strongly proves the origin of humans from the Earth. At the energy level, humans continuously exchange and metabolize energy with nature by ingesting food and breathing air. At the information level, physiological indicators of the human body, such as blood pressure, respiration, pulse, endocrine activities, and heart rate, exhibit obvious temporal rhythms, such as the 24-hour circadian rhythm, the 7-day cycle rhythm, the monthly cycle rhythm, such as the ovarian activities of women, as well as the seasonal and annual rhythms. The formation of these rhythms is closely related to the rotation of the Earth, the movement of the moon around the Earth, and the movement of the Earth around the Sun. Thus, from the aspects of material composition, energy source, and information activities, humans are closely connected with nature and are an integral part of it. This relationship between humans and nature is also reflected in real life. For example, when selecting athletes or dance students, sports coaches and dance coaches often conduct home visits to understand the physical qualities of their parents because genetic information has a significant impact on an individual's development. When studying human physiology and pathology, TCM also draws on this approach, turning its attention to nature, which gave birth to humanity, as emphasized in the Huangdi Neijing. The concept of observing the celestial phenomena above, examining the geographical features below, and understanding human affairs in the middle is the key to TCM's exploration of the mysteries of the human body. In their observation of nature, the ancients discovered that there is the sun in the sky and a division between day and night on the ground. The day is bright and warm, which is classified as yang. The night is dark and cold, which is classified as yin. The alternation of yin and yang qi maintains a balanced, stable, and moderate state. Under normal circumstances, the temperature during the day generally does not exceed 40 degrees Celsius, and the temperature at night does not drop to -100 degrees Celsius. It is precisely this stable change of yin and yang qi that, through the long evolution of 3.8 billion years, has given rise to the rich and diverse living world on Earth. If the change of yin and yang qi loses its balance, for example, without the radiation of sunlight and heat, if the Earth stops rotating, or if the distance between the Earth and the Sun changes significantly, life will no longer be able to survive on Earth. Therefore, the root of life lies in yin and yang is an objective law of nature. The movement and change of yin and yang qi profoundly influence all life, endowing life with the characteristics of yin and yang. As a result, the theory of yin and yang is no longer just a philosophical concept but the core law by which nature gives birth to life. As time goes by, if the sun undergoes drastic changes and the balance of yin and yang qi is broken, the Earth and its life will also face extinction. In TCM theory, the six-channel differentiation derived from the theory of yin and yang is a highly generalized summary of the physiological and pathological changes of the human body, which has important guiding significance for clinical diagnosis and treatment in TCM.